Hi, I'm Deka, and this is my Exploring Japan vlog, Chapter 2. Picking up where we left off, come with me to the Tokyo Dome for a baseball game. Did you know baseball is a very popular sport in Japan? We got some souvenirs, fried chicken, which was really good, a drink, found our seats, and enjoyed the game. It turns out there are several American players on the team. My only warning is that the seats were incredibly small. It was a great game, and I'm so glad we did this. The next day, I took the Shinkansen bullet train to Osaka. Reaching up to about 200 miles per hour, the Shinkansen train is the safest, most eco-friendly way to travel. I wish we had them all over the world. We got some help from a lady at the ticket counter getting our tickets the night before so that we wouldn't have to stress about buying the ticket right before we got on the train, because the train stations can be extremely overwhelming. There are so many people, millions of people travel through these train stations a day, so we just took some of the headache out of it by getting our ticket the night before. The ticket lady helped us get perfect window seats so that we could see Mount Fuji from the train. The trip from Tokyo to Osaka is about 2.5 to 3 hours. The train was clean, quiet, it even smelled good, and of course it was on time. The views of Japan were spectacular and very fast. If you blinked, you literally might miss something. Eventually, there it was, Mount Fuji. Did you know that Mount Fuji is an active volcano? I did not know that at the time. After a very quick trip, we made it to Osaka and we got on a train and then we walked over to our hotel. A Japanese-style dormy-in premium onyado nono, the room was traditional in design and pretty small, but that is to be expected in Japan as most hotels and restaurants are very small. Of course, the room came equipped with a television, a shower, and a bidet. But this hotel is special because it has an onsen on the 13th floor, which is basically a bathhouse/spa where you can bathe in hot spring and mineral water. It's absolutely magical. You might be surprised to know that it is very normal for everyone to enjoy the onsen butt naked, no clothing, no bathing suits, no nothing, just pure relaxation vibes. It's an experience I highly recommend. Now, you can't come to Osaka without visiting the castle that the city is built around, so we hopped on the bus and headed to the castle. Listen to how beautiful the student choir rehearsing in front of the castle is. You can buy tickets to go inside the castle, but we just wanted to get close to it. Built in 1583, the castle is 5 stories with 2 moats covering approximately 15 acres. I have to tell you, a very personal highlight of visiting this castle was we overheard some people around our age speaking English nearby. So we went to ask them to take our picture, and it turned out that not only were they also from North Carolina like myself, but they were also Tar Heels, currently going to UNC Chapel Hill. And to know that we all went to the same university and then somehow met in Japan on a whim, it was just such a heartfelt moment for me that I'll never forget. Have you ever had Japanese curry? I was a repeat customer at Coco Curry House on this trip because they have the best Japanese curry at a really affordable price. Then it was off to Team Lab's Botanical Garden in Osaka. Between the 2 Team Labs exhibitions, the one here in Osaka and the other one in Tokyo, I have to say the one in Osaka was much better. There was something so beautiful about the art integration with the nature. The way the trees were being lit up and the moon was overhead was so ethereal. And the one in Tokyo smelled like feet. Bad smelling feet, y'all. Don't go to it. The next morning, we stopped at a cafe and then we headed to Kyoto. Again, I took the bullet train from Osaka to Kyoto just to spend a few hours in the oldest city in Japan. Of course, we visited the Fushimi Inari Shrine, famous for its thousands of vermilion torii gates. The early structures were built in the year 711, but the main shrine structure was built in 1499. We walked through the gates, which was a magical experience, surrounded by thousands of tourists from all around the world. And then we enjoyed some street food before heading back to Osaka. It's no secret that Osaka has the best food and a more relaxed culture. I stumbled into this izakaya restaurant, which is an Osaka staple. These restaurant pubs are a casual place where you can have drinks and yummy, greasy small dishes. I really enjoyed wandering through the streets of Osaka, and I had to get some takoyaki, of course. I couldn't leave Osaka without going into the Umeda Sky Building, an immaculate architectural design. We rushed up the 40-story tower building to witness incredible views of Osaka. Stepping out onto the sky deck literally took my breath away. It was so beautiful. On my last day in Osaka, we went to the Osaka Museum of History. It was a really cool history lesson that featured 3D models of the past. There were also lots of super old artifacts and great views of Osaka. Then it was back to Tokyo for the final leg of the trip in Shinjuku. Thank you so much for watching to the end of this video. Please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and be on the lookout for more Japan vlogs on my channel. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps my channel, and I have more Japan videos, so be sure to check those out. Thank you so much for watching. Sayonara!